Back on Black Ops 3. I was really excited to play Black Ops 3 again after I played some Black Ops 4. As you guys know, I actually really enjoyed the beta. It was hard to get used to at first, and my phone just went off because I forgot to mute it. I'm an idiot. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, but for those of you guys that don't know, I actually really enjoyed the Black Ops 4 beta. I personally thought it was actually really cool. I was a little bit skeptical at first because I was worried about, you know, like, oh, am I going to hate this? Is this going to be the first Treyarch COD I don't like or whatever? Like, because pretty much Treyarch is the only Call of Duty developer that I believe that can truly still make a COD game, fun. You know, not that Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward are bad, but they're definitely very lackluster in comparison, or at least their current CODs are. But I really enjoyed the Black Ops 4 beta. There still needs to be some tweaking here and there, and that's why I'm actually going to be having a beta review video coming out very soon, so look forward to that. But I really enjoyed it, so now I'm playing some Black Ops 3 to prepare for Black Ops 4. Even though it's got exosuits, it's still for the most part boots on the ground, and a lot of the guns, assets, specialists, and everything are reused. So I want to be able to use these, assets and play this game here. Because not only that, but I also have a triple play contract still that I've still yet to complete. Originally, when the last one before this came out, I only got the viable one because the earnable one I took my time way too long and I never got it complete in time before this one came out. And so I missed the new one, and I've kept grinding at the old one because it's still not done yet because I wasn't gonna reset my progress when I already got one technically started. So I missed out on the new one because I'm still working on the old one. But I did buy the newable one, or the newer one, newable. But anyways, I'm playing some Infection free-for-all here. I'm going to be just sweating my ass off and just trying to earn some wins so I can get that last triple play, hopefully before Black Ops 4 comes out. Because I don't know if they're going to add in any more bribes at this point anyways. Since the beta is in September, and then the whole game is coming out in October, maybe they'll add in one single last bribe, and they might go out with like the Grand Slam or something, or they might add in something like the triple play. I personally don't know. But at least for this one, we'll just act like it's the last possible bribe, because the bribes are pretty much the only way. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days, huh? Alright, you sweat, come back here. I'm gonna go get you, I'm not even kidding you. But yeah, I'm honestly just gonna be just grinding out this game and acting like it is the very last triple play, because it really is the only way you can reliably get weapons. Because with the fact that this game, the supply drop system is so bogus, I really hope they fix it in Black Ops 4 and make it actually earnable, like World War II and IW and even MWR. Because the supply drop system is definitely one of the lackluster parts of the game. Am I just in a lobby full of idiots and I'm just dying by them? I think I've died by the level 7 and the level 10, and nobody else killed me. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. If it's free for all, I can at least get second or third. Am I just... Like, dude, I feel like this is the default skin logic here, like in Fortnite. Are people using default skin logic in COD? People are just using non-outfit specialists. Diamond camo. Don't really see a lot of diamonds, usually just dark matter or gold. Shoot. With me using the dark matter VMP and, hero gear on Nomad, for Christ's sake, I'm basically a target saying, please kill me. But, I'm trying to have fun with my stuff anyways. I'm just enjoying the stuff that I earned in Black Ops 3. Because personally, I think that Black Ops 3, like, not to say that Black Ops 4 will be bad and I won't play it a crap ton. I hear those hot pots. I'm gonna have to especially wait for them now. I'm so sorry. But yeah, like honestly, when it comes to, okay, they went away. Good. Now it's my turn. Oh, double kill, nice. But anyways, enough of getting sidetracked. I'm hoping that Black Ops 4, they released this on the grind, because I'm not really sure fully, but I think Black Ops 3 actually might legit be my last Treyarch COD game, where I grinded out everything, just because I'm so busy lately, it feels like, that I don't know if I'll have time to be able to earn everything in the game. Because in Black Ops 3's time, I only had like school really to worry about. I think, you know, well actually no, yeah, I only had school to worry about because the game came out in very late, you know, November, like obviously November. Oh, I got all my streaks, that's nice. But they came out in November of 2015, and I got my first job in September of 2016. So Black Ops 3, for the most part, I never had to work, and I just only had school. Like, I just only had school, and that was the only worry I had. I didn't have to worry about a job, so I had plenty of free time. Can I? Oh my god, I wish I had regenning health. Or self-regenning health, sorry. But yeah, with Black Ops 4, now that I have a job and I'm going to be going to college, you know, the amount of money and everything that I need and crap like that, I gotta be very careful with how I spend my time and spend my money, because I gotta be an adult now. I really need the Black Ops 4 Hellstorm missile, dude. The Black Ops 3 one is ass. It's so bad. Forgot how bad the Hellstorm was in Black Ops 3. Like, truly how bad it was. The beta Black Ops 3 Hellstorm, though, was the best version of the Hellstorm missile we've ever had, though. I really wish I would have been able to use that damn version. Oh, no! What was I on? It's 15-5. I've literally only died by the BS stuff. Let me go grab the sentry gun, by the way, and move it, because I feel like that everyone's just going to avoid the spawn. And, like, no one's just going to spawn here in general. Gotta be careful not to die within my hands, though, otherwise it goes away. There we go. Now it's getting some kills. Okay. Actually, let's put it a little bit, like, more like this. There we go. There we go. Now it's sort of at, like, almost a diagonal angle where they can't take it out or get shot in the back. I think he threw a tomahawk at me. Oh, dude, I'm a sweaty mother effer here. I'm using the VMP. I'm using the Nomad, using the high traps, playing free-for-all. Yeah, I'm really a sweat. The diamond camo was also underestimated in Black Ops 3. I know it's completely random, but I thought I'd say it. Oh. Fire one up in the church. Did he run through the high pod? Oh god. No! What? He got the tracker footsteps from the other guy and lured him to me. That's kind of BS. Although I will admit, though, that that's actually a kind of a cool thing, though, in hindsight, because it allows you to find multi-kills. Oh. At least I'm gonna win now, most likely. I mean, I'm pretty much just, like, sweating my ass off. I died by a sniper in Black Ops 3. What was this? He hard-scoped me, though. That's, like, really old school. Oh my god, the exosuits. Exosuits were so broken. I think that just in general I've mastered Black Ops 3 at this point because I pretty much know like the spawn logic.
Setting up for rescue.
And plus also just the self-awareness, this is really good anyway. and the final kill cam seems so stupid in comparison to the play of the game. What was the last COD that had final kill cam? IW, Infinite Warfare, I think? Because that Modern Warfare Remastered doesn't really count because they obviously can't really put a play of the game in there in the old game. They'll want the final kill cam, but I think that the final kill cam was last seen in Infinite Warfare. If I'm not mistaken. I think that, yeah, I think it's Infinite Warfare. Although the lobby, oh my god, I just realized my lobby was great. I looked at the end there, and I just saw, like, literally not even any prestiges. No wonder I won. See, if the team balancing of, like, Black Ops 1, or just whatever it is here in Free-For-All was applied to team game modes, I would have done so much better in Black Ops 3 than I already have done. That's one of the reasons why I'm honestly looking forward to Black Ops 4 is that there's actually a skill gap in COD again with that game. Because, like, even though a lot of people, you know, don't like necessarily a sweaty COD game, and, you know, they just don't like, you know, there being full tryhards. Yeah, look at these ranks. There's nobody that's prestige. I'm a prestige master in a lobby full of idiots. That's actually funny. I'm actually gonna take a photo of it. But the thing is with like Black Ops 4, right? Is that there's so many like things that make it have a high skill gap where you could easily just dominate a lobby. Like there is nobody that, like there's nobody that's gonna be like in the game that's going to be, you know, like significantly more sweaty than you. It's like it's just completely 50-50. You're either good at the game or you suck at the game. And that's what I like about Black Ops 4 is because the specialists, the way the maps are, the way that you play, especially the specialists I've noticed, there's a skill gap, right? And so if you have a good skill set, then you can actually do really well in Black Ops 4, but if you don't, then you're going to suck at it. That's why I sucked actually at the beginning of the Black Ops 4 beta, but then I gradually got better because I tried to get better, and I had that skill gap, and some people got the beta late or whatever, you know? With Black Ops 3, it's still kind of like the simple COD logic. It's a more casual game in Black Ops 3, like for example, I'll give it that. But the skill gap is not there in this, though. That's the annoying thing. So you gotta find somewhat in the middle, though. If you can find a game where the skill gap is high, but it's still fun, even if you're getting destroyed, and like it's still fun to also play casually, or at least have like separate modes for casual and more sweatiness, that would be ideal for the game. Because Black Ops 3 in free-for-all, there's like, you know, it's just every man for himself. It doesn't matter. You either face some sweats, or you face, like, you know, some idiots, or maybe a little both. It just depends. It's 50-50. But with Black Ops 4, no matter what game mode I was playing, I was facing either, like, idiots or just people that were just a little bit worse or better than me sometimes at points. I very rarely ran to, like, a full 6-man team of just sweats, and, like, my teammates were flat-out idiots. Or at least it wasn't all the time. I could be circling this mansion, but I really don't know if like the levels I'm playing against would do that. Plus also the way that this game is going, you can tell that it's either very campy or very nervous players. It's going really slow. I think they're just a little bit of idiots. No, there's the sweat. I found the Hero Spectre. It's probably going to be a fight between me and him the whole game. Where did this guy come from? What the f... Really? Really, bro? Well, that's not him. He's over here, but... Like, what the genuine hell? Here, let me go kill this guy. Is he still here? I wonder if he's still here. He is there! What the fuck? Dude, get back here! If he kills me again, I'm probably just gonna leave him alone, but like, it's so damn funny to see people with this playstyle. What the fuck? Where'd you go? Who the hell is this guy? Dude. Oh my god, you're an idiot. And you're using a VMP2 and you still messed up that bad. Here. Okay, he's not there. Is he right here? No, okay, maybe that might have been a fluke, because I swear to god, that guy was camping hardcore or something. Alright. There he is.
Be advised, hostile rolling thunder inbound.
Charge my health. I really missed the... Oh, goddamn, there's a guy there. I should have figured everyone would go into the building because of the rolling thunder. But, like, dude, I really should have, I actually forgot what I was going to say. Either way, but yeah, I think I remember now. I genuinely thought that that guy was probably just going to be just... Oh, there's a guy right back here. There we go. But I thought that that guy would be still in that spot, you know? I didn't think that he was going to actually move. Because usually when... I am so bad. But apparently he's worse. But yeah, usually when someone camps like that, they almost never move. It's very rare. Okay, can I... Please? Oh, god damn it. God damn it.
UAV incoming.
Oh, he had 6 cents. Okay, GG. I'm not mad. He got a perk. The perk, it gives almost kind of like an excuse for why he was able to find me. If he didn't have the perk, I would have been like, there's no way in goddamn hell he would have found me. Because unless you have a perk that can follow me, like tracker, or find me out like 6 cents or whatever, and unless you just have really good map awareness and you just predicted that I was gonna be there, just like do the logic of like, you know, the hiding spot, then GG. But like most people, like if they're not using a perk, I just call BS. It's genuinely annoying when people just somehow know where I am. They're not using something to justify the action. They just know somehow and they can't explain it. I got heat wave. That was a different change of pace. I'm not gonna talk about this necessarily too much, just because I don't want to like ruin the part of the the beta review that I was planning on making, guys. But I'm curious, and I just do want to know your thoughts and opinions. Oh, did I hit marker somebody through the wall? Hold on, did you guys see that? I hit markered even after I killed that guy, unless it was delayed or something. But yeah, either way, let's talk about what I was going to talk about before I get sidetracked again. What did you think of the Black Ops 4 beta, guys? I'm curious. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Like, because I know that the beta right now for a lot of people is very split. It's very 50-50. Some people, like, absolutely love the beta, and some people hate the beta, and even some people are just undecided, kind of like me. I mean, I would lean more towards like than hate out of the two. But, there's some things about the beta, though, that were, really annoying, and there's some things that were really awesome. The beta is very flip-floppy for a lot of people. And I would say, like, you're either really just one or the other. You either really hate the thing or you really like the beta. There's, like, almost no in between. He died from fall damage. He died from fall damage. Dude, what the hell is going on? Dude, what the actual hell? Damn it, dude. Oh, I got pinched. It would not matter either way. Alright, time for the war balloon missile. I am so sorry for your spawn. Jesus Christ. That fire brick's a lot more sweaty than I intended. Please get killed by a short mine. Or the hive, sorry. Yeah, that guy literally didn't even try. He just spammed the hives. Or sorry, the VMP. I was using the hives. Hi. There we go.
Crush the opposition.
Oh, this is actually really relaxing. It's funny how that much Black Ops 3 is just so calmed down ever since it stopped being like the most popular COD. Like, dude, honestly, I think that's one of the reasons why I enjoyed Call of Duty back in the day. Is just because it was just not taken so seriously. And not necessarily, like, in a sense, like, the games just in general weren't taken seriously. I got a lot of the CODs late, and they just weren't the newest CODs at the time. Like I pretty much played COD back in the day, you know. Like I would say that I'm an OG COD fan because I technically played when it was still actually considered a good series, but the very end, obviously, because it was Black Ops 2. But with Black Ops 2, I remember back when like everybody used to like you know, be really really average at the game, and now everyone has like at least a scuff, and like control freaks, like the custom controllers, the control freaks, the you know, the headsets that we have, and all this other stuff, these luxuries that we used to think, you know, were like crazy to have, are just now common. And I feel like that not only makes the average player better, but it makes that like where there's like almost no noobs. Like just like it's not that it necessarily makes you better, but it feels like it, you know. Like I can almost swear up and down that like I almost never see a bad player anymore. It's like always good players. Sure, you get sometimes noobs like this that play once in a blue moon, but it's just almost very very like uncommon. But the old COD games, Black Ops 2 was the only one I played out of the old Call of Duties, I guess you could say, in its prime. I could have probably gotten Modern Warfare 3 in its prime at the very late parts. But I got Modern Warfare 2 as my first COD because I got my Xbox 360 back in 2012, like right before Black Ops 2, because my birthday's in October, and so it was like literally like a month before. And I got Modern Warfare 2, and then like I think like a month or two later during like Christmas time, we got Xbox Live, and we got Black Ops 2 for Christmas. And Black Ops 2 from Christmas onward, I played it a crap ton. I did take a break though for like 6 months and played Left 4 Dead just because it wasn't really my thing to play COD. But I still did enjoy COD. Like, but right before Black Ops 2 ended and we swapped over to Ghost, I was one prestige away from Master Prestige, and had 4 diamond classes like categories like pistols, ARs, not shotties, that was my brother. Sorry, snipers, and then. Oh no, I didn't get 4. I got 3, and then I got the 4th one later. Like right before Black Ops 3 came out, I went back and got diamond submachine guns. But during Black Ops 2's prime, I was 1 prestige from Prestige Master and got diamond ARs, snipers, and pistols. So like and I also you know, even got like multiple kill streaks and did really well in the game. So I mean, with Black Ops 2, I would say I was pretty sweaty at that game even for an average guy. But now in Black Ops 3 even, like, you can see that, like, I've got, like you can see it in, like, the movement. I'm, like, very fluid in comparison to, like, you know, the old clunky movement of the old games. Okay, you're forgiven. I was going to call a priest. I thought that was the Brecci, but it wasn't quite the sound. I was like, that sounds a little off. I was hoping that was a haymaker, and thank God it was. The haymaker's automatic, but the 2-shot kill of the Brecci just makes the thing 10 times worse. And the KRM isn't that bad either. The KRM is like a slower, more hard-hitting Remington. And the Brecci is just like it's its own demon. Like the Brecci makes the COD World War II snipers look like Jesus. Like Thunder, like you say that the COD World War II snipers, you know, no matter what happens to them, they can't even like fix it with like an exorcism. try it on the Brecci. I bet you that even if you had you know, Jesus Christ himself, you'll wipe away the sins of the Brecci users or whatever, the Brecci would still be broken and evil. Okay, you're I didn't think that you would have the Argus of all things. I kept thinking you would have the Brecci, so at least I can at least have a chance. Okay. And wait, that was a separate. I guess there's multiple default skin nomads. Oh, God damn it! Thank you for spawning me at the barn. Otherwise, I'm so sorry for you, Spectre. I'm genuinely sorry. That spawn was ass. I will admit that was bull. Can I use this, please? Okay. Now the barn is completely locked down from every entrance point, plus that like side part near the railroad track. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the back and see if I can maybe kill people lingering on the outside. See little. Why are you right there, dude? In particular. What the fuck? No, screw off. Oh, this. Oh, I thought this. No, I thought the C4 was in the outside, like the door or something. I didn't think it was gonna be like. That's a trip mine. God damn it, dude. I didn't think the C4 was gonna be around the corner. I thought it was gonna be like right outside the door in case somebody walked in or something. That's what I would have done. Oh crap. And God damn you. I'll at least give you props that you're using the Argus, though, like the hardest out of all the shotguns, but still, dude. At least I can run around.
Body drop.
Oh, he's right there. He just didn't move. Oh, God. Oh, get wrecked, son.
Hostile care package overhead.
Get away from me. Get full health.
Incoming grenade!
Hostile Wraith inbound.
Who the hell got a Wraith? I genuinely want to know who the hell got a Wraith. Well, now I'm stuck inside this barn even if I don't want to. Now you're forcing me to camp. Thank you.
Nomad calling in UAV.
And I'm hoping he'll just come through and not even pay attention. Or is he just not moving? Hey, he's just not moving. Where is he? Oh, he's in the back. Oh, he was there! He just didn't move! Why the hell were you doing that, buddy? There we go. I'm glad he stood still enough, and I'm glad he rushed me, thank you.
Hostile Guardian in your AO.
Okay. I'm one away from a sentry gun, so I'm just gonna wait. Thank you.
Outrider neutral.
Because I was gonna say that's gonna help. Let's do it there. Everyone always goes in that main traffic area. Calling the Hellstorm missile. I think that's the first time I used the boost on the Hellstorm missile and got more than one kill on it forever. I hope that high pod goes off.
Hardened sentry deployed.
Oh, oh my god, I was gonna shoot it. No, stop!
They're gone.
Hopefully everyone just... Damn it! What wasn't even the point? Get away from me.
Reaper down.
Okay, James Bond. I can respect it.
Spotted. Hostile lightning strike inbound.
Guy went Kill Bill on my ass.
Be advised. Hostile care package overhead.
Now let's just win this damn fight. I don't even care. Where are you? There we go.
Objectives complete.
We're having some good games here. I really do enjoy Black Ops 3, but to kind of go back to what we were saying earlier, though, because I kept getting sidetracked, I can't help but try hard. But as the games get older, less people are obviously sweating on it because they want to play the newest COD game, and that's only ever happened with COD just because, like, usually other games will just be updated for, like, years before they make, like, a sequel or whatever.
Standing in my spot.
But, with Call of Duty, except for the newer ones, once it was done, and so, like, the triers just want to be on the newest game just because it's new and it's going to keep getting updates and yada, 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 it's different. So, a lot of the older games, like, a lot of the casuals, the people that missed it or whatever, you know, they just hop on, and then all the triers move over to the other games, so if you hop back into the old CODs, they were fun, and since I got all the other CODs, but late, like, I got every other COD before Black Ops 2, I just didn't start with Black Ops 2 and never get any of the old CODs. I got Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, you know, etc., 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 and I played those games out of their prime, and I didn't have to sweat as much, so I enjoyed a lot of it. And with the new CODs, maybe it's a placebo or something, but I don't know. I feel like the sweats are the reason why I don't like some of these new CODs. Maybe that's just me. Oh, I'm tired. I had an all-day medical appointment today, but it actually ended a lot quicker than intended. Or expected, I should say. And, I'm really tired. I'm so not used to waking up at AM. I've been waking up at AM occasionally for my job, but, like, for just, like, waking up, I just never wake up in the AM hours ever, unless, like, 11 or, like, 10 maybe at max. I just genuinely just don't like having to get up early, you know? But, hey, it's fine, though. I mean, you got adults sometime, you know? It's kind of funny. I really, really, really am just surprised that I'm even an adult at this point. Like, it never fully started to hit me until, like, now, and it's still probably never gonna fully hit me ever, but, I still feel like I'm honestly, like, a kid, and I just get more responsibilities / freedoms alongside it. Like, for example, my interests have changed, you know, as an example of, like, you know, being adult, but it's primarily just responsibilities and just, you know, freedoms. You know, I'm 18, so now I am allowed to legally vote, but keep in mind, I'm from the U.S., so this is just, like, U.S. freedoms. So they might be different, like, you know, like, obviously if you're, like, from Canada or something, because, like, I know that at 19 you can drink in Canada, but in the U.S. it's 21, so it's not, I can't quite go there yet unless I at least go over to Canada to do it. But, for at least 18 in the U.S. I can legally vote, I can, you know, drive my own car, I can have a license, I've got a job, and I got income coming in. Sooner or later, eventually in a couple of years, I'll be able to legally drink alcohol and technically rent a car. I don't know why, but it's like at 25 or 26 years old, your max freedom in the U.S. is renting a car. Like, I don't know why. They'll let you legally drink essentially poison and be able to vote for the leader of your whole entire country and drive a motor vehicle that could essentially kill somebody if you but just renting a you have to be 25/26. Like, really? I don't know, I just found that kind of interesting. I feel like that should be changed. Maybe make it like 18. Or at the very earliest, or sorry, the very latest 21. Because, like, I mean, why not? Like, why do you really gotta be 25? It's so dumb. Oh, hi. And if you want me, you gotta come get me. Or I'll go get you. I see that C4 in your mouth.
Requesting UAV.
I had a little C4 sandwich. Thunder would be proud, son. I'm so sorry for you. Not really, though, because, I mean, you're kind of camping. Where are you? think I'm like 1 kill away from a Hellstorm missile. Yeah, the thing is, he saw me, so... Yeah. I knew it.
Hellstorm awaiting orders.
I'm like 25 score away, so I'm just gonna wait. There we go. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully nobody bothers me.
Roger.
I'm gonna try to put my sentry gun in mid-map.
Sentry opening fire.
Oh, that's a dead body. There we go. There we go. Oh, shoot. How the hell did you not kill me? Oh god, now I'm dead. Now I'm for sure dead.
Ruin. Done.
UAV awaiting orders.
How the hell am I not dead? Oh, now I'm dead. I didn't feel like I was jinxing it. Did I jinx it? I was just like, how the hell am I not dead? I just asked the question. It's not like I was saying I was invulnerable. You know, it's not like I was saying I'm Jesus. I see you. Oh shoot! Oh Jesus Christ! I didn't think he had a Tempest. Good thing is the Tempest in this game, you have to wait. It's not like you could just spam it immediately. There we go. See, the cool thing is, like, with Black Ops 3 is that I'm, like, so, like, used to the game at this point that, like, you know, like, just crapping on people is easy while it's still fun. Like, it's not boring because, like, it's not like it happens all the time and I'm just sick of it. You know, because that's not going to happen for a while. But, like, I frequently can do well, and so, like, it's just very fun to, like, just be rewarded for something when it's easy, too. You know? Surprised some of these have not been set off yet. Like, how has nobody set off these high pods?
Ruin. Done.
You see, like, these people aren't even, like, remotely sweating. Oh, I got my kill streaks again. Let's go.
Hellstorm awaiting orders.
Like, I'm just doing my own thing, but yet I'm still kicking ass. I'm kicking ass casually, which is awesome. Oh, I didn't even use the sentry gun. I got a double kill with the Hellstorm missile. You see, like, it's awesome. I really enjoy games where, like, you know, when you're so good at the game. Not that's easy at the game. There's a huge difference. But when someone's so good at the game, they can casually, in their way, you know, like, they don't have to try too hard to sweat and you know, try to be good against you, and so they can still have fun. They can still essentially kick your ass and not try that hard. 30-3, by the way. That was actually a really good game. Got my streaks twice. Yeah, I really love Black Ops 3. I honestly, genuinely believe that from a technical standpoint, accept my beliefs. Like, my beliefs are different than the actual, like, you know, game or whatever, but, like, for, like, my top 5, like, video of, like, all-time favorite video games, I don't know if you guys remember that video, but my #1 game in that list was Black Ops 2. Just because I really love Black Ops 2. It's my all-time favorite video game. Just because it was such a really damn good game. But, like, I swear, if it wasn't for the memories, if I never, like, for example, played Black Ops 2, instead of Black Ops 2, would have been Black Ops 3 at that #1 spot. I love Black Ops 3. I know a lot of people hated this game because of the exosuits, and, like, it's just a futuristic COD game, but keep in mind that Black Ops 2 still was futuristic. Like, it really still was essentially the same thing. The last 3 Treyarch COD games have essentially been the same thing with just a little bit of differences. Like, the exosuits and the specialist in this game, and then they take out the exosuits, and then it's just the specialists in Black Ops 4. So essentially, Black Ops 4 should theoretically, I think it actually might too. Black Ops 4 should be the best Black Ops game yet, because it's less of the annoying stuff from the past CODs, but more innovative than the last CODs as well. So it's like it's still got less of the stuff that people don't like, but more what people still do like, and it can still mix it up. Like, a lot of people don't like the exosuits and the specialists because they feel like it's ripoffs, but then they played Black Ops 3 and a lot of people now like it, and now a lot of people are hating on Black Ops 4, but I bet you once Black Ops 4 is no longer the newest COD, once it comes out, people are going to be just like lining up to play it. And like, since there's not exosuits too, I think people are going to also love it even more. And like, with the exception of the specialists, like, it's pretty much exactly like old COD. Like, it really genuinely is. The maps flow well, the guns feel genuine, and they're slightly futuristic, sure, but that's like Black Ops 2 logic right there. And they can always add in old school guns. As long as, like, they don't have a bad supply drop system, they don't do anything weird or sketchy, like, with, like, you know, legal issues or whatever, where they, you know, they're mostly tying in the supply drops, but also, like, in general tying into, you know, whether or not the game is good on launch day, and it's quote-unquote a full game when it really isn't, or, you know, there's blind hate, or that, you know, the old developers leave, even though that wasn't necessarily a fiasco. It was just kind of more of a decision. He didn't even turn around. He's just like, yeah, that's going to kill you. You know, as long as there's no controversy, necessarily, as long as at least it's just opinion and not necessarily, like, a big controversy, then we should be fine for Black Ops 4, to be honest. Black Ops 3 so far, I don't know about Black Ops 4 yet because it's not officially been out yet. But Black Ops 3 technically is the best COD game by Treyarch. I genuinely believe so. It's such a good game, dude. If Black Ops 2 wasn't my first, like, legit Treyarch COD game that I absolutely sweated my ass off in, I would have put Black Ops 3 as my favorite game of all time. I really should also redo that list, because, like, there's so many games that, like, I would love to do I should really, like, not necessarily redo the list, but, like, have a continuation, like, top 10 best video games of all time, and that one would be harder, because it would be such a bigger list. But if I did make a top 10, though, Black Ops 3 would definitely be in there. I feel like if I had to put, CODs, top 10 best video games of all time, it would be 2 and 3 of the Black Ops series. I like the Modern Warfare series, but that's more like my other friends / my brother's thing. I like the Black Ops series better, just to be honest with you. I just think it's more fun. And it wouldn't hurt to have a campaign in the next Black Ops, like, you know, whether they continue the Black Ops series still with Black Ops 5, or if they just, or you know, even if they don't even make it Black Ops 5 and they just continue the story, because keep in mind, ever since World at War, we're still in the same universe and the same story. Like, just because World at War was the only World at War in the World at War series, that sounded like a really bad tongue twister. But since World at War was just kind of like a solo title, I guess you could say, you know, it doesn't really matter, because, like, we've had Black Ops 1 through, when we're going to get 4, right? You know? But, like, World at War was actually the beginning of the Black Ops storyline, not Black Ops 1. World at War and Black Ops 1 connect to each other, and then it also keeps going and going and going up, which I'm assuming up to Black Ops 4, I'm dead. But Black Ops 1 was not the beginning of the Black Ops series. World at War was, because if you pay attention to the campaigns, World at War transitions into Black Ops. So this series has been going on ever since World at War. Just because the title changed doesn't mean the universe can't continue. So hopefully we get another awesome campaign, because the last Treyarch campaign that was good was Black Ops 2's. I generally like Black Ops 2's because of the multi-purpose ending, and I get where it's kind of hard to like continue to go from there, because you can't go from a multiple outcome ending necessarily. Like, that's one of the things I think actually was a problem with Black Ops 3, is not carrying over the multiple endings. Because Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 3, they went back to the old campaign logic. Why am I doing this? Why am I kicking all your ass right now? You should be overwhelming me at this point, but I guess I'm just a god. Damn it. I jinxed it. I got way too arrogant. But Black Ops 2, that game, that had a really good campaign because you had multiple endings and you kind of made it your own campaign. With Black Ops 3, I think one of the things that made that campaign very bad, because I really hate the Black Ops 3 campaign, it wasn't fun to, you know, until the, like, I would say the very end was somewhat interesting, but I really didn't like it for the most part. It had potential, but it was really bad, in my opinion. Like, most people can't process the way they, like, it's a good story theoretically, but the way they executed it was kind of bad. They almost kind of did like Outlast 2 in a sense where they kind of make you have to find out the story instead of just hand giving it to you, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but and for at least the Call of Duty community is, because nobody wants to work in the Call of Duty community, let's be honest. But Black Ops 2, the multiple ending campaign, if they would have brought that over to Black Ops 3, made Black Ops 3 have multiple endings, I feel like that would have helped out a lot. Because going back to a non-optional ending campaign, like, let's say that you, like, I don't know, spoilers here, but let's say you decide to spare or kill Reznov, or whoever the like, end boss guy is, I can't remember. But let's say you kill or spare the Black Ops 2 guy, right? I think it's Menendez. But, let's say you kill or spare him. That should carry over somewhat to the Black Ops 3 campaign, because the Black Ops 3 campaign, there's none of the original, like, characters from Black Ops 1 or 2, or even World at War, even though they'd be old as dirt, but with the technology and bringing people back as half robots, I wouldn't be surprised. Reznov being, like, Terminator. But, like, seriously, like, they didn't bring back any of the old characters. They were all new. They didn't continue with that storyline that they ended with Black Ops 2, whether you decide to pick a certain ending or not. Like, and so they just kind of almost make it its own separate thing. There's references, I believe, but that's it. It really should, like, actually, like, carry over and almost be another sequel again. You know? Anyways, I'm not really going to get too involved in that because that's kind of a little bit a thing for another day. And it's not necessarily worth rambling. I just rather would talk about it in a live stream than a video because I feel like it's not video worthy. Or at least in 2018, it's not. YouTube is so different nowadays. But, yeah, it's just kind of funny. I feel like that if Black Ops 4 did have a campaign, though, people wouldn't be nearly as mad. I feel like I'm just going to be honest. I feel like the campaign did kind of sting a little bit. As much as nobody plays the campaign in comparison to the multiplayer, it's still got a community. I'm just going to shoot the high pods separately. I'm not going to do this anymore. I completely missed that. God. Hopefully that will set off, right? See his pathing. No, he didn't. I even spawned right here. Really? Aw, damn it, I couldn't even turn around quick enough. He was so speedy. Yeah, but if Black Ops 4 had a campaign, because as much as, like, yeah, a lot of people don't play in comparison to multiplayer zombies, I feel like it would have helped. It would have helped the game if it had a campaign still.
No corpses will ever be found.
It's kind of funny, because, like, I feel like that with Black Ops 4, like, think about it this way. In a sense, Black Ops 4 is the first, I guess you could say, Treyarch COD game that not a lot of people are too hyped about. There's still a decent amount, enough of hype. Like, I mean, I know Call of Duty's always mostly been about hype, but, like, this is the first time in a while that, like, it's been a important year that where Call of Duty almost needs hype, and, like, it's not getting it. I think it's almost like reverse psychology in a sense, because think about it this way. If Black Ops 4 is good, but it's overhyped, no matter how good the game is made, people's standards will be way too high, and they'll just say the game is bad. But if the game sucks, and they hype it up, you know, they'll still say it's bad. You almost need to have it, like, where it's good or decent, and then not hype it up, but you know, obviously hype it up to a certain degree, not, like, crazy, like, where it's, like, where the standards are just incredibly astronomical. But, you want to, like, hype it up enough that it's popular and people are excited, but not so much that people get let down based just off of the best game, because you don't want your best to be the least that they want. You don't want like your absolute most effort to be considered minimal effort at the end of the day. You want your best effort to be considered your best effort, and your minimal effort to be minimal, obviously. So the way that I would do is that hype it up enough that people aren't over exaggerating. Like if the game's going to be oh, I don't want to play Gauntlet. No, hell no, f that. But like, don't hype up the game to the point where like you almost can't make a game anymore, because like if you overhype it so much to the point where like people are expecting all these things, it's not physically humanly possible to make these things happen, people are going to be disappointed. And so if you hype the game up enough but still almost leave like a mystery in a sense, like if you don't reveal too much, then the game will be cool because people find out these things that you didn't show them when you were trying to hype them up and stuff like that. That's honestly why I think that Zombies has done well in Call of Duty for the longest time, is because there's never been a Zombies beta, and the Zombies stuff is very secretive for the most part, especially with Treyarch. But nobody like says that Zombies is stale and like overhyped. And nobody's ever said that Zombies is overhyped. And like that's a key phrase there, overhyped. Like you don't hype up Zombies, you just look forward to Zombies. You overhype the multiplayer because they try to. There's no necessarily advertisements or big marketing things, you know, for the Zombies. You don't even get to try Zombies until the game comes out. So like there's still that mystery factor, and your standards aren't so high from a certain thing, and then you still have stuff to discover, and that's why I think that your standards aren't too high and the game's still fun. With the betas, as much as the betas are fun, I feel like people, you know, don't have that surprise anymore. They're, you know, they get into the beta, they do all they want in the beta, even in a short period of time, there's still more stuff to be found. But since they've still, because like here's the thing, if somebody enjoys it, they'll grind hard enough, and then they might possibly get it done way too quick. But if you pretty much reveal everything in your beta essentially, or just anything for that matter, then like there's nothing left, and then you kind of just do the same thing over and over again by the time the actual game comes out, and then it ruins the novelty of it. You know what I mean? You kind of get where I'm getting at here, guys. Like I'm just saying that like you don't want to like overhype things or reveal too much, because there's nothing to look forward to because you're basically done of everything. That's probably the more simplistic way to describe it, but like I was just kind of going the more elaborate way, I guess. Is there an actual like gun here that I can use? Thank you. Didn't really want to place that there. I just kind of had no choice with the way the high was stuck. Oh, there is somebody like right there.
Package overhead.
You're still not dead? Really? I'm surprised I could not kill that guy. And I'm good thing I have a hive in that main pathway. Oh, damn it. God damn it. I didn't think he was going to hop that way. He probably went through the window. Oh, damn it. I missed. Damn, dude. I thought I could genuinely get that guy. Who the hell got a Talon? Who the hell got a Talon in the game? I'm gonna place the sentry gun like right underneath. Oh, thank God I got that down in time. If I would have placed that down any later, it would have been destroyed. Because if you die with the sentry gun held in your hands after you dropped it already, it disappears. I mean, crap. I think it just in general, it being in your hands, it disappears if you get killed. They like just disregard it almost. Alright, now that the sentry gun's in the spot I want to be, hopefully that'll do good, because it's up against a wall, so I don't think they can shoot it in the back through the wall. It should be fine. They would have to challenge it head on and like jump over the fence, and it's in a high traffic area, so they would have to encounter people to do so. It's almost like in the perfect spot. Damn it. Surprised though that I'm still losing this much. Got destroyed. Okay, never mind. I completely jinxed myself. And this guy using the Rift E9, like, can you just screw off? I think that's a trip mine, so I'm going this way.
Swarm traps ready.
Aw, Oh, damn it, dude. I almost killed him. Oh, he's like right here. What the f... Hold up. Hold on a second. That's BS. That's a bad spawn. That is such a bad spawn. Nope. Nope, screw you. I'm just gonna spam it. I was basically already caught. I wanted to sure he died. I was not gonna let that thing go to waste. I'm at least getting one damn kill with that thing. Are you kidding me? I knew there was a guy behind me, but I really wanted to kill that guy. That pissed me off.
Hostile UAV above.
There's no way he should have been allowed to get away there. That guy panicked so hard. Just melee the damn window. I called the boxes a window. And nice job, John. You definitely got an education, alright. That was such a view kick headshot. Oh my lord, dude. Oh boy, I really wish that... Hopefully I get at least third. But like, dude, I hate the flinch in Call of Duty games. I really think that flinch should just be removed. I understand that no flinch on certain gun classes would be broken, like if there was like a sniper or whatever that had like no flinch and they, you know, could just shoot you with no recoil from the flinch essentially. Like that'd be awful, but like just normal SMGs and like everything else, it really should just not be there. And even if Black Ops 4 sucks, there's no way that it can be worse than this goddamn, like, idiot just jumping on the walls like he's Tarzan here. Like, he literally is, like, climbing on the walls like a monkey. He didn't touch the ground, I swear. He was always airborne. I also really genuinely wonder if this like triple play is even going to be worth it, because like if you look at my guns in Black Ops 3, I got plugged in my computer so it might be hard to hear me, sorry. But I'm not going to back out to necessarily show everything, otherwise I'll miss it. But like if you look at my guns in Black Ops 3, I'm missing 4 SMGs, 3 assault rifles, I have all the shotties, I have all the light machine guns, I'm missing 2 snipers. I'm missing 1 pistol, 1 launcher, and then I have all the melee weapons and all the specials. So I literally, I think, need like less than 15 guns, or 15 weapons I should say, because not everything is exactly a bullet weapon. Like some of them are like a grenade launcher, for example, but like in general, I've almost got every single gun in Black Ops 3. And I think that I have only ever missed out on, I would say 2 triple plays. Because usually when it came out, I almost always got it. Maybe 3. So think about it this way. If, let's say that they add in 1 more triple play to Black Ops 3, right? Let's say that they add in the triple play, and then we'll also talk about the Grand Slam in a second here, too. We'll think about both scenarios. Let's say that with the triple play, because there's a viable and an earnable, you gotta keep that in mind. So really, if I missed out on technically 2, I really missed out on 4, and you gotta also keep in mind with this one still, even though it's the 1 earnable one minus the viable one, because I already got the viable one. But let's say, not counting this one, I've maybe, let's say worst case scenario, I missed out on 3 triple plays via the earnable route. because you gotta keep in mind that, like I said, there's a buyable one and then a earnable one. So in reality, since I missed out when it was here 3 times, I missed out on 6 of them. And then I also have still this one. Now, if I don't get any more triple plays, like let's say just Trevor just never adds in another bribe again, and the last one that I'm earning right now is the last one that they'll ever add in by the time Black Ops 4 comes out, right? Let's say that I earn this or whatever, and then, you know, we talk about all the other ones that I missed. Once I get this, like, let's say that I have, like, 12 weapons I need left, right? And then I earn one, so then I'm down, like, 11 or whatever. 6 other ones, I would have been down to 6 from 11. I would have been down to... Oh, well, I gotta kill this guy. I'm sweating. Sorry, I'm in the zone. But I would have been down to 5 weapons left in Black Ops 3. So technically, there hasn't been enough triple plays in the game to even earn all the weapons if you bought/earned all the triple plays. And I think that's honestly what they were slightly going for, is just a little bit short so you'd still have to buy supply drops. They wouldn't want to have exactly... Because, like, let's say you did get every single triple play viable and earnable when they all were available. Same thing with the Grand Slams, too. But, like, if you were technically able, if you got every single one, able to earn all the guns, then there would still be no reason to, you know, buy supply drops. But if they're just a little bit short by a couple of guns, then there's still incentive to buy supply drops, technically. So I can't see exactly Activision letting Treyarch add in enough that if you got essentially all of them, like every triple play and every bribe possible, that you would have enough to theoretically buy/earn all the guns. Or at least earn, I should say. But now let's talk about the best scenario. Let's say I only ever missed out on 2, right? Let's say I only ever missed out on 2 bribes, or in actuality 4, and I earned this 1 bribe, and then they add in one last Grand Slam into the game. You know, the Grand Slam being that one triple play, essentially, where in one supply drop you get a guaranteed melee weapon and then 2 ranged weapons that you don't already own. Because keep in mind, all these bribes have been dupe protected, unless you have every single gun that type of bribe can access you. But let's say that I complete this one, leave me at 11 guns perhaps, I'm just rough estimating, and then 11 weapons specifically. And like, let's say I'm left at 11 weapons, and I missed out technically on 4, and let's say if I would have gotten those 4, you know, I would have been down to 7, and then the, you know, the triple play or the Grand Slam thing, you know, minus the melee weapons, because I already have all the melee weapons, so you gotta take out that, so there's only 4 potential weapons I could get, because the 2 earnable ones and then the 2 viable ones. If you apply those 4 to the 7 that I would need left, then I would have 3 weapons left in the game still that I would need. So even the best case scenario, if I did every single bribe, whether it be you know, triple play or the Grand Slams, I would still always be a few weapons short unless they add in a couple more than just what I listed. They would have to add in like 3 more triple plays or at least 1 or 2 more Grand Slams. Which is kind of interesting because, like, they say that the guns are earnable through the supply drops, but your luck is so low unless you get the bribe, and even the bribe might not get what you want. Like, that's why I really think that the COD World War II supply drop system is vastly superior to Black Ops 3's. And if Black Ops 4 has a good supply drop system, then the game will be great. Although I'm hoping that Activision doesn't force Treyarch to do, which would be really awful, and like, I just don't understand why they would do this when they could easily just, like, honestly, Activision needs to almost take a hit temporarily so they can benefit along in the long run. Like, make less supply drop money temporarily for like a couple COD games. Just don't make them weapon oriented at all, and just see what happens. And if you do popular then, and you do well, and Call of Duty starting to get on track, once you test out the theory, you might not even necessarily need to be adding supply drops back. You'd be like, oh crap, we're making money just because they're out of the supply drops, and we don't necessarily have to put them back in. Like test it out. I know you did cosmetic only on like Black Ops 3 for like 2 months, but like legitimately, in the form of like not necessarily supplies, but just weapon-based supply drops in general. Period. Like, make every DLC weapon absolutely for free. Test out for 1 good year. 1 whole COD game, just don't have weapons in the supply drops in any form or fashion, and just see if they, you know, will affect the game in a positive way. I'm not saying you'll get more supply drop money specifically from that, which is, I know, which is what you want, supply drop money, Activision. But, like, think about it this way. If you're getting more money in other places, like people buying the game and then buying the DLC or whatever, else that you got, because I'm pretty sure you're still going to charge for damn map packs. So primarily you'll be having it from the map packs and then the purchase of the game. If those go up and the supply drop purchases make up in other places like that, then you might not even necessarily need to add in supply drops again to make the money back. You could just like take them out and only take a hit in the short term and benefit in the long term, I'm hoping what they don't do is that Black Ops 4, since it's a Treyarch COD game, a lot more people are willing to be a little bit more reasonable when things go wrong for Treyarch and blame Activision again per usual. I'm hoping what they don't do is that they're like, okay, since this is a Treyarch COD game and Black Ops 3 had the worst supply drop system, but yet still the best COD game out of the last few years, we're going to purposely put in worse supply drop system matchmaking, so that way, if you want a better matchmaking for the supply drops, you have to play the crappier Call of Duties, or in a sense, waste money on the games that you don't want. That would be a scummy system, purposely putting in the worst version of the supply drop system, only in the Treyarch ones on purpose. That way, to get the better supply drop system, you have to buy the other CODs. That shouldn't be a thing. I really hope that that's not a thing, and I hope that doesn't give them any ideas of me talking about it that way, but, like, I really genuinely think they do something like that. I could see them doing that. Activision would not surprise me at all if they did that. I've seen so many things in my... I've seen so many things that they have done. Not even necessarily just COD, but, like, just every game seems like that they touch recently. It's just awful consumer marketing. Or just consumer friendliness. Like, can you not sweat your ass off, dude? I would like to win the match, and I just need one kill. Like, even if you're not going to let me kill you, can I kill somebody else? Where are you? Am I even going to be able to find anybody in time? Damn it, dude. I might be one kill short. I was one kill short, wow. And the thing is, though, is unfortunately the guy was in the high traffic area because he had an unsuppressed weapon and lured people to him, and I kept getting a bad spawn. I kept spawning in the area where nobody was at, which I guess is sort of the safe spawn. And there was only even 5 people in the lobby to begin with because we're just all so damn sweaty.
Looks like your asses could stand another kicking.
It's kind of funny because nobody leaves the game unless they're actually a tryhard. Tryhards are the only ones that rage quits. Noobs don't. I've never seen a noob rage quit. They only leave because they have stuff to do. Alright guys, so I think that I'm probably going to just call it here for the live stream. I've earned progress towards the triple play this whole entire time. I've at least gotten, at least like 3rd place every time. So I've also done really well. I did a lot better than expected. I don't know, maybe I'm just more relaxed or something like that. I was actually doing really well. I was completely calm and relaxed and actually enjoying myself and still kicking ass. I earned a lot of kill streaks. I earned a lot of good victories. And sure, I was sweating my ass off for it, but like, I was having a lot of fun. So I'm going to back out of that lobby, even though it's like pretty much noob heaven, and I could just really grind this the whole time, but I got to leave soon anyway. So that's why I'm streaming. But these are the guns that I am missing from Black Ops 3. I'm missing the nail gun, the HLX4, the SMC, the ASMC, the MSMC. Sorry, I can't pronounce that damn gun sometimes. Because I keep thinking XMC, and I'm like, no, what's the old version of the name? It was just like MSMC, but I kept calling it ASMC or something like that. Anyway, Sten, the Galil, the AN94, the M14. Here's the thing, too, is that the M14, like, that's a weird exception, because the M14 was a limited time gun. Like, that's another thing that annoyed me, is that, like, imagine that was, like, a good gun. Like, let's say they added in, like, the Commando from Black Ops 1. Or they added in, like, the PEW from, like, Black Ops 2. And, like, let's say it was a limited time gun. I could easily see people spending money on that. But, like, imagine if it was, like, technically like the limited time camo logic, where it's still a limited time item, but you still have to randomly get their supply drop and you can't earn a bribe. That'd be so dumb. And like you could also like even earn a bribe and technically still not get that unless it was the only thing that you just didn't have, because then it would have to do process of elimination. Like that was one of the weird exceptions of the M14. I don't know why this is like a limited time thing. They really should just be able to like earn it at any point. Anyway, got sidetracked. Minus the M14 because it doesn't count. These right here are all fine. I still don't have the XPR and then the L96. I also am missing the M1911, the China Lake, and then I have one of the melees and the specials. So I'm missing one launcher, one pistol. I technically can't get the M14, so 2 ARs, 4 SMGs, so, and then I need 2 sniper rifles. So, from that method and that logic, I need 10 guns or 10 weapons, and I have every single DLC item in Black Ops 3. That's insane. So, technically I'll never get the M14, which I guess isn't necessarily a problem because I picked that up and that thing was awful anyway. But, like, if I earn this triple play, and then I, let's say, get a Grand Slam that gives me 2 other guaranteed at least range weapons, I'll at least have 7 guns left, so I'm pretty damn close to that method anyway. And if I did, worst case scenario, miss up on the other 3 drives, which was technically 6, that I missed out on because you have the buyable and the earnable version, I would have been just one single weapon short than out of all the Black Ops weapons, and this is already minusing the M14. So technically the M14 2 would be included in there, really making it 2 guns left. But I'm not sure. It would have to be a triple play, and then a Grand Slam or 2 Grand Slams or something like that to be able to technically get every possible gun. With the M14 not being restricted, though, by the way, would have to come back. Anyway, this is today's video, guys. I know this was like very drawn out. It was actually really a live stream. I keep forgetting that too. But thanks for joining into the chill stream. If you joined, I don't know why that I decided to stream randomly. I mean, it was just kind of just a last second thing. But anyways, whether you're watching this as a live stream or as a video, I thank you all for watching. If you're watching this as a stream, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you again on the next live stream. And I hope to just in general see you soon. And if you're watching this as a YouTube video, thank you for watching the video, and if you do want to catch the next live stream, my Twitch is always going to be linked down below in the description of all my videos, and I also, for the most part, will pretty much always tweet out when I'm streaming. This was just the exception because I was kind of lazy, but yeah, if you're watching this as a video, also feel free to like and subscribe too if you haven't already, just because like those are really appreciated, and they do help on my channel more than you genuinely think it does. And I guess I'll just see you on the next live stream of the video, guys. So anyways, this is today's video / stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace, guys.